My name is Stephen Eckert. I'm a prosthodontist from the United States, practice in Minneapolis, which is in the state of Minnesota. I became involved with the ITI a number of years ago when I had attended a number of different meetings of the ITI, and in fact, one of the meetings, they offered membership to all the attendees. I'm the sort of person who, when I attend a meeting or when I get involved in an organization, I try to get involved pretty comprehensively. So over the years I've been with the ITI, I've gotten involved in different committee structures and have been involved now in 2 systematic reviews and now in the educational modules. My area of expertise began in prosthodontics. I was the graduate program director at the Mayo Clinic for the prosthodontic program for almost 15 years. In the last few years, I've been involved exclusively in an implant dental practice. Now, during the previous years while at Mayo, where I actually worked for a total of 25 years, but was program director for 15, I had predominantly an implant practice there. And then in the last 3 years, I've been completely involved in implant dentistry. My practice does only implant dentistry, and I'm doing the prosthetic side of that equation. It's pretty interesting when we think about implant dentistry and where the field is and what makes it appealing to us as practitioners. I think back in my life, and in 1967, I was 13 years old. But I remember that there was a cardiovascular surgeon in South Africa, Dr. Christian Barnard, who introduced the world to the concept of a heart transplant. The first one was done in 1967. At about the same time, osseointegration was being born. Over the last however many years that has been, we've seen a complete change in the way heart surgery is performed. It today is predictable, it's life-saving, and it's something that people don't fear. In that same time frame, implant dentistry probably hasn't come along quite as well as heart surgery has. When you think about how devastating the diagnosis of a cardiovascular disease process was in the mid-80s or mid-60s, and you compare it to today, where it's not devastating any longer, and then look at dental patients and consider how some of them are still devastated by their conditions, I think that implant dentistry becomes integral into how we're going to treat patients, how we're going to make their lives fundamentally better. To me, that's what makes implant dentistry so exciting.